Hi, this is Francisco Bijan from vitalcoaching.com, and we are talking about spiritual power. Today I would like to talk about the 1,000 names of Shiva. Maybe you are familiar with it, maybe you never heard about it, I don't know. But I want to give you a couple of ideas and a couple of hints on what this is about and how to use them. When you go into Sanskrit, you realize that the diversity of divine names, of spiritual concepts or mind concepts is just immense. For instance, precisely with the name of Shiva, you have a series of names which have been written in different, in different secret writings, and you have more than 1,000 names just to invoke different qualities of Shiva. Now you can wonder what can it do to you and how to use it. Well, the traditional way of using it is simply going through the 1,000 names of Shiva and repeating them or praying on them or meditating on them one after the other. This of course takes lots of time. Imagine going through these thousand names and invoking them one by one. You're probably busy for 3 or 4 days just to make a cycle and one meditation cycle. So this is not very practical when you have a very active and busy life, and it's a pity because really those names are extremely sacred. And they are concepts, they are like gateways that allow you to touch with very specific qualities. Now we are not talking here about religious or religion, we are really talking about the power that certain keywords or certain phrases or certain mindsets can really have on your mind in terms of transforming, in terms of renewing your mind, in terms of connecting you with a specific quality that you would like to manifest more of in your life. Again, this is not about religion. It's very important to realize that there is a difference here. There is a moment where certain techniques or certain concepts become universal. They don't belong to a certain place or to certain people or to certain tradition. They really take this dimension of universality, and you can start integrating them into your life as simply because we are all cosmic beings, we are all universal, we all have this dimension or this quality in us, and the moment you start connecting with these kind of concepts, it really reconnects you with your universal identity. So I will just check with you a couple of ideas on how to use these words, really how to use them in your daily life if you feel that it's a set of qualities you would like to connect to, and that the concept or the idea of Shiva is really a quality that you would like to invoke. Now, if you're not familiar with the god Shiva itself, well, Shiva is the cosmic dancer. When you see this, these statues of this god which is dancing, that's one of the names of Shiva, or one of the expressions of Shiva. It's Nataraja, and you have, of course, these 1,000 names or 1,000 expressions of Shiva. Now, if you want to understand really what Shiva is about, you can call him the transformer, or the one who is going to bring change. He's also called the destroyer. That's one of the qualities or one of the aspects that is a bit more difficult to grasp and understand the positivity behind it. Don't get scared by the word itself. The destroyer means really the transformer. It means the one who is going to bring change and allow you to go from one one mindset, one position in your life to a new one, future one. So I want to check with you just a couple of words, just so that you understand what this is about. For instance, one of the names for Shiva is Chirantana, which means eternal being. So if you want to connect with this sense of eternity or this sense of universality, Chirantana is a good word to use. Then you have another one which is Vishvadipti, which means light of the universe. Vishvadipti. So if you feel like connecting with something which is going to bring lightness or brightness into your mind, Vishvadipti would be a good word to use. Another one is Videyatan or Videyachan, which means self-controlled. If you want to connect with a sense of owning really your emotions and feeling that you are in charge and you are self-controlled and self-mastered in terms of how you stand with your emotions and desires. So this would be the word to use. Then you have another word which is akalmasa, which is sinless, and another one which would be, for instance, ajaya, which means invincible. Now, I'm only giving you this example so that you understand that every one of these words is actually a very profound concept or a very profound mindset that you can start applying. And when you need more of a certain quality in your life, you can go through these 1,000 words and identify exactly the quality that you would like to have more of in your life. And then start applying it, start meditating on it. In my experience, the integration of a new quality is not something that is going to happen overnight. Of course, you can, meditate on one of these words and then have, a very sudden realization. But I would say to integrate really a word, first to get familiar with the technique itself, I would say it takes about a week. Regular meditation practice, for instance, you can meditate on one of those words for 5 minutes, every day. And then if to actually really start integrating the quality itself, I would say it takes more or less like a month of practice, and to really master, to really feel like you own it, to feel that this is a quality which is going to stay with you, forever, really to feel that it's there with you and not going away. I would say that it's about 3 months of practice. So the goal is not so much to shift from one word to the other very fast or shift techniques very fast. The goal is really to focus on one of these techniques, one of these qualities, and start working on it until you feel that there is a sense of mastery and integration on that. Now, if you want to check those 1,000 names of Shiva, simply go to vitalcoaching.com. You will see that there is there a spiritual area where you can go and check for information. And you will see there that there are different chapters. You can check on the calligraphies, you can check on gods and goddesses, deities as well. And you will see that there is extra information, all the information you need to start applying these secret words. Now again, I hope that this gives you a little bit of an idea of the power and the diversity that you have behind the Sanskrit language. This is immense. It's like a gold mine of possibilities, and I encourage you to go and dig into it. Okay? That's all for now. You take care, and bye-bye. Hi, this is Francisco Bijan from vitalcoaching.com, and we are talking about spiritual power.